Hi, my name is Cheryl. I'm a consultant here at Life's Memories and More, and today I'm going to show you ideas for a school scrapbook. Here's a page layout that uses a 12 by 12 piece of cork it's going to make a page layout that almost looks like a bulletin board. Then we're going to take a piece of 12 by 12 cardstock, and this can be any color you want. Kind of go with your school theme colors. You'll need a glass mat to cut on. You'll need a craft knife, an opaque pen, a pencil, a ruler, a craft mat, paper piercer, some Versamark or Perfect Medium for embossing, some embossing glitter. We have our self-adhesive tape, and we're also going to use a glue stick that kind of glues on any type of material and is very permanent. Now the thing about the cork, the 12 by 12 cork, is if you're not sure if it's acid-free, you want to make sure that you buy a can of spray that says make it acid-free. This way it'll ensure the safety of your photos. The other thing that I just want to mention real briefly is this other product called Preserve It. What the Preserve It does is that it will make sure, like if you have newspaper articles for school or of sports and everything, the Preserve It is actually sprayed on to make sure your newspaper articles don't fade and yellow. All right, first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a ruler, just a regular 12-inch ruler. This one's nice and see-through, and I like the see-through effect because this way I can see like lines that go vertical and horizontal. And what I want to do is measure just 1 inch away from the whole outside of this 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. This way it's going to give us a nice border around our piece of cork. And what I do is I simply take that ruler and I make sure it's flat against the edge, and I go in 1 inch, and if you count up the number of lines, it actually measures it very nicely to 1 inch. So you simply then are going to take your pencil and trace a line 1 inch down. And you're going to do this on all 4 sides, and you're simply just going to go the 1 inch and then mark it straight down. Now I've already pre-marked this one just to save some time. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the craft knife, and I love this craft knife because it's like a pencil. And you just take off the edge and you hold it like a pencil. So you kind of stick your finger up through the bottom and just hold it just like you would a pencil. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the craft knife, and actually I'm going to use the ruler, because the ruler gives me a nice guide and a nice straight guide where I can take it and just follow the ruler straight down, cutting into the cardstock, which, as you can see, makes a very nice smooth cut. Okay, again, to save time, I pre-cut my mat already, my cardstock. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my piece of cork, I'm going to take my mat, my 12 by 12 cardstock that I cut out, and I'm just going to glue all around the edges. And then now I'm going to put down my mat right on top, just adhere it, push it down right on top of the cork. All right, so there's my basic layout, so it looks like a bulletin board. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some paper that I've already matted, and this will be like for your class photo, your son or daughter's class photo. And with this one, I'm simply going to actually pierce it and put some brads in it. And the brads are going to give it kind of like a tack, a look. Kind of gives it that tack, as if you're putting a tack into a bulletin board. Okay, I'm simply going to actually put my craft mat underneath, take my paper piercer, and simply push down to put a hole through it. Then I pick up my tack, and I push the tack through, and I open it up on the back side. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. All right, the other thing I want to show you is when you have a small, push this down, when you have a small photo that goes with the class photo, what you're going to do is you're going to make photo corners. Now, photo corners are very easy to do. You can actually buy photo corners, but you can make them easy enough so that they match the cardstock that you are using. So what you need to do is take a piece of paper, a little piece of cardstock, and I made this about like at ½ an inch by 1 inch long. All you have to do is simply mark where the middle is. You're going to use your ruler. And like I said, it's about 1½ inches long, so I'm going to mark it like down the middle. And then what I do is I take it, and I'm just simply going to fold down in the middle. So now we have an instant photo corner that we can actually slide in. So I'm going to adhere the back of that. And that's going to be over in this corner. With the title, every page should have a title. This is just from a group of stickers, but you can have any title made out of, you could kind of use rub-ons, you can use die cuts. This happens to be a sticker, and what I did was I cut out the sticker and I left the backing on because I want to give some dimension to my title. So what I did is I added some foam squares on the back of my title, and I'm going to peel off the back of all of these foam squares. And technically, I really don't have to even pull off the back of the two in the middle, as long as the two on the end are secure. And I'm going to take this and just kind of lay it out at the top of my page. Now I'm going to adhere this picture. And I could also actually use foam squares on this too if you wanted to, but I'm just going to lay that flat. Now, with this particular one, I want to put like a little brad in the middle. And again, we're going to take our mat, put it underneath. We're going to punch a hole in the tag. Simply put this through the tag, open it up, and place the tag on our page. Okay, and then you can adhere that with a glue dot or just stick it on with adhesive. And that's your idea for a school scrapbook.